Alright guys, today we're going to be checking out this absolute monster of a ship, the A2 Starlifter. Look at this beauty. Now we will just quickly say, we'll just get started off with the guns while we're not outside and while we're still walking over. This ship does actually have, as the two cannons that the captain can use, as two size 5 M7A cannons. Now, if you wanted to use the remote turrets, you get two size 5 cannons as well. So each turret has size 5 turrets. They're all different except for one turret which has size 4 M6A cannons. But when we come in, we have a lot of storage room. Now compared to its other brothers, the M2 and the C2, it doesn't have anywhere near as much. This thing on its cargo grid can only hold 216 SU of cargo, which is still pretty decent, but obviously you can get the others for a little bit cheaper than this one because this one is designed for bombing, and bombing only. And obviously maybe he's carrying a few bits of cargo. But at the very back here, besides the elevator, the ladder, and the other stuff like the ramps, this thing here has 4 size 10 Colossus bombs. If you don't know what they are basically like if not nuclear, like sub-nuclear missiles in Star Citizen kind of level. They are very big explosions. And if we press open, this opens the back door here. But obviously we don't want that to be open, so I'll have to wait 2 seconds for it to close again. Anyways, now we're going to head upstairs. I'm just going to take the ladder because there is no middle floor or anything, so we're just going to head straight up to the main floor, which is where we will be flying from. But all of this in here is all of our components. We'll move under those rooms in a minute, but we're going to just talk about components. And then when we move down here, we have to the engines. I believe that this is the engines anyways. These feel like engines, so I'm going to call them engines. Again, we've got more component stuff here. And again, the engines are very big, beefy, beautiful looking things. I love this design, by the way. It's very cool. Same with these cables and everything going into whatever the hell that is. It looks very cool, but it's very bright. So while we're on this side, we're actually going to explore inside of this room right here, which is turret access and an armory. So in here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, only 4 turrets access, all in this one room. And then further back here, we have our entire armory back here. So this houses, what's that, 6, 7, 8 suit lockers, and more than I can count of guns. I don't know why I had to count that, by the way. I was literally saying 8 in my head over and over again when I was looking at it, and then I just went, yeah, it's not 8. But anyways, yeah, this is pretty damn awesome. Especially this is maxed out and like fully crewed, so like having this full maxed out and being ready for the war or whatever that you're going into is pretty insane. But yeah, more components and another engine over here, as well as power supplies and everything like that. It's pretty damn awesome. Now, if you come into here, you have your habitation, which is all of your bunk beds for all of the crew, as well as some storage area here for clothes and whatever you want to put in there. Again, we've got some decorations on the walls, along with relay access here. Now, over here, we have our toilet, which we can walk in and take a poo, or we can shower. We also have a mirror there that doesn't work, but we also have the same on the other side. We have another toilet. Now when we come over here, we have our food hall, which is nicely decorated as well because it does have a decent amount of glasses, mugs, bowls, and cutlery. But on this side, this is where you would make your food, like your microwave and everything. Do we have beans? We don't have beans. That's sad. But anyways, yeah, wait. Oh no, it doesn't have beans. Damn, that's sad. But anyways, yeah, this is where you would go to sit and eat food. And then you would obviously come back out whenever you're ready to go on the main deck and get back to your turret or back to your cockpit or wherever you need to be. Now, obviously, as you come down here, there is even more components in the walls. As you can see, even bigger components now. We're getting into the neck of the ship. These are huge components. But then when we get into here, we have our escape pods, where we stand inside of them, and then we would be launched out and ejected from the ship in case of emergency. And in here, we have our, I believe this is smaller components. Yeah, I believe this is where a computer would go. And the same with this side. I believe that this is also for that. But I don't know why it keeps on making me pull out fuses every time I click on something completely different. See what I mean? It's trying to make me click over there and I'm looking over here. Yeah, again, another computer. Our engineering terminal is here, and one of the turrets for the gunner seat is here as well. The one I'm most interested in is the pilot seat, because we're going to take this bad boy for a spin. But before we do so, let's talk some prices. So where can you buy this thing? Well, you can buy this thing in two locations. One, the Crusader showroom, like I said last time in the A1 showcase. You can buy all of the Crusader ships from the Crusader showroom. You can buy all of the ships from Crusader at the Crusader showroom. However, you can also buy it in Levski, in Nix. Now, if you do want to buy this, it costs the same at both places, so it isn't any different in either place. You can buy this for 44.29 million. Now, don't worry, I had to bribe my accountant to buy this. But yeah, I mean, this thing is pretty darn spicy when it comes to, you know, the price of things. But how much does it cost on the pledge store? On the pledge store, this thing will set you back a total of $750. So if you aren't using this thing for the bombs, don't buy it, because there's cheaper options. But if you're using this for the bombs and your friends and carry them around and dropping bombs on people and carrying tanks and cargo and everything like that, then buy it, for all means. But if you have a spare 44 million lying around in game, go ahead and buy it there. Save you a little bit of money. But anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to drop a size 10 bomb, and I'm going to show it off. So there she goes. Let's wait for the big explosion behind me. And it's about to hit any second now. There we go. My god, that is one big explosion. Let's have a look at another one. I've just dropped it right below me. Let's fly away before it actually does the same thing that happened with the A1 Spirit, by the way. So we don't want that to happen again. And there we go. Bro, that thing is insane. Those bombs, man, they're absolutely nuts. And by the way, if on top of the 44 million, by the way, each bomb, including restock, might cost you over about 700k. You can buy them in the shop for about, give or take, we can buy them for maybe 600k to maybe 700k, but it'll cost you obviously to restock it and stuff. But let's just do 2. Can I put 2 in? Yeah, let's do the last 2 for the video's sake. Did they drop? They did drop. Well, one dropped, and then there'll be another one in a second. There's one. There should be another one any second now. It'll be closer to us, but not that close. Any second now. No? Or is it just dropped? I don't know, I didn't see it. Unless is it stuck? I'm worried now because it hasn't detonated. I'm scared that it's going to be inside the ship. Oh well, I mean, 3 we'll take 3. I'll take 3 any day of the week. Anyways, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I certainly have, because I've been able to drop bombs again. So, anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed. make sure you guys like and subscribe. And if you are planning on buying the game, make sure you guys use my referral code. It would be much appreciated at checkout. And yeah, that's gonna be all. Take care and bye for now.